Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Grant Frog coming back at you with another video. Today, we're finna be reacting to adorable animals that are actually deadly. Let's get into the video.
Nice to see you.
Hello there. Welcome back.
Have you noticed that many things that at first glance seem cool and cute are really dangerous? Like a cat's belly.
Pinky.
Pinky, whoa.
Hey, Pinky!
Or all those corners of the house, or, well, you get it. Today, we're going to talk about the deceptively cute representatives of the animal world. You should stay away from them. But first, of course, subscribe to the channel. Done? Awesome. Porcupine. A porcupine wouldn't seem to be a creature that someone would touch just because they wanted to.
Ouch!
Porcupines look pretty menacing because of the huge quills. Besides, they're pretty big, not the kind of animal you'd pick up to pet unless it's a North American porcupine. Oh, it's so fluffy. Except underneath its hair, there are sharp, serrated quills, up to 30,000 pieces. In case of danger, if there aren't any trees nearby, the porcupine lifts up the quills, begins to click its teeth, and shows that you are not welcome here. And the raised quills sit very loose, and they can just poof. Congratulations, you're now a needle pad. Go to trauma, please. Fulmar. How dangerous can a seabird living in the northern regions be? Actually, not much. How dangerous can its chicks be? Oh, you'd be surprised. It's believed that they are very trusting creatures. They're not afraid of humans at all, and they're very easy to contact. But it doesn't mean that this attitude applies to everyone. Fulmar's babies, as well as most of the other chicks, except for newborns, look pretty cute and nice. You don't expect them to be some kind of setup, and you should. To protect themselves from anything that's a threat, the Fulmar chicks vomit.
Ah! Oh no! Ah! What?
The disgusting mixture, sticky and greasy, splashes out on anyone who comes near the babies. It must be said that the spraying is quite targeted, and vomiting scares away predators, not only because of the disgusting smell, it covers their feathers, preventing them from taking off, and the predator dies. It dies because a chick vomits on them. Platypus. If you asked us which creature is the funniest, weirdest, and most absurd on Earth, we'd say a platypus.
What's so dangerous
Platypus
about
is an
them?
unusual evolutionary project. It's a mammal with signs of a reptile, a beaver with a beak. Platypuses hibernate, dig holes, lay eggs, then feed their babies milk. Milk that's released through the pores and flows down its fur. No, seriously, nature. Are you okay? Platypuses catch their food underwater, then they put it in cheekbone bags and float to the surface. Okay, now it's a hamster. Wonderful. What's missing in this crazy set of qualities? Of course, it's poison. Platypus poison contains over 80 different toxins and can cause people severe pain. For small animals, it's fatal.
Just to be.
At least 3 of the toxins are unique and only produced by platypuses. Ironically, platypuses don't spit poison or bite. Even though we wouldn't be surprised, they have sharp spurs on their hind paws. They're the ones that act as poisonous teeth. Actually, male platypuses use spurs during their wedding fights, but if necessary, they can kick someone else. It's a good thing they don't play football. Koala. Tourists love koalas, and the locals too.
So you ready for the noise?
Yeah,
It goes like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's really
Animals, they hug trees.
I did it good.
Eucalyptus and look right into your soul. Oh, so where was I? Actually, koalas aren't as harmless as they might seem at first sight. Yeah, they're not predators, but that doesn't mean a
They're
person
so
can avoid a
beautiful.
koala attack. These animals don't have brilliant intelligence,
Just
but
punch
they do
it.
have sharp claws and they fling them in all directions. That's not even the main problem. It wasn't long ago that scientists discovered that koalas transmit chlamydia.
What?
Yes, one of Australia's main symbols has chlamydia.
What?
And it's not the kind of disease that you talk about at lunchtime with your family, you know? For people, Fecal chlamydia is a common venereal disease. A different strain affects koalas, but it can also be sexually transmitted. Because of this, the population of koalas is constantly decreasing. At one time, it was thought that about 80 or even 90% of koalas were infected. The good news is it's treatable. The bad news is their chlamydia can be transmitted to humans. So the next time you decide to touch a koala, think twice. You'll have to explain yourself to your partner later. Hedgehog. The hedgehog is an amazing animal. They live almost everywhere. Even children know about them. Hedgehogs seem to be cute forest dwellers who like apples and mushrooms, although in fact they're real predators. Also immune to many poisonous substances. Hedgehogs can even eat vipers if they come close. Of course, a really large amount of poison will kill even a hedgehog, but it's believed that these little spiny creatures are able to survive the doses that are fatal to humans, and the hedgehogs themselves are well aware of that. They know that the toxins that can kill predators don't work on them, which means it must be used as additional protection. In case the needles aren't enough, hedgehogs eat different poisonous plants and get foamy saliva in their mouths. Then they lick it out, spreading it all over the needles. This way, you can hide your scent from predators, and if they do attack, you'll give them an unpleasant surprise as a farewell. So, if you suddenly decide to pet a wild hedgehog and you're not afraid it'll bite you, you should be. Hedgehogs can transmit rabies and parasites and deadly poison. Don't touch the wild animals. Fluffy caterpillar. It may be in some ancestral memory or other strange instincts, but when you see something fluffy, you want to pet it right away. Well, except for tarantulas, of course. Can you relate? Well, if you suddenly see something that looks like a crawling piece of fur, don't touch that. The fluffy caterpillar of a butterfly with the complex Latin name Megalopyge opercularis lives in the east of the United States, Central America, and Mexico. And it's really
I never seen it.
There are small but very toxic spines inside its fur that dig into the skin. Contact with a fluffy caterpillar is similar to a bee sting, but much more painful. The pain escalates immediately after the sting and can reach the bone. There's also nausea, headache, rashes, blisters, sometimes troubles with breathing. How much the sting hurts depends on where you were stung and how many spines are in your skin. Sometimes the effect lasts for 12 hours. 12 hours of pain just for touching a fluffy caterpillar. Sometimes a caterpillar can accidentally fall on a person. The effect is the same. I mean, it's not your fault, of course, but it doesn't care at all, because that's the way it is. Leopard seal. Aren't you guys tired of the cuteness yet? Because we're just starting. Leopard seals are really pretty nice, guys. Look at that face. It's adorable. If you want to see leopard seals in their natural habitat, you have to go to Antarctica. It's a long way, but you definitely won't confuse these cuties with anyone. They're spotted like regular leopards and feed on warm-blooded vertebrates like penguins and other seals. And leopard seals are also quite capable of attacking humans. Unlike most sharks that attack humans to check what they are, these seals seem to be very confident in their actions, and they have a very gastronomic purpose. Leopard seals can chase people, bite them, try to drag them off the ice into the water. And it's not because they're just nasty. In 2003, a biologist, Kirsty Brown, was even killed by a leopard seal. It dragged her to a depth of about 70 meters and held her there for about 6 minutes, all the while biting her head and neck area. This case was the first recorded death caused by a leopard seal. Slow Lory. Some animals are just outrageously charming, and Slow Lory is one of them. Oh, look at these paws, these huge eyes, the sweet shyness. Anyway, it's no wonder that slow lories are often chosen as unusual pets. Who needs these parrots and guinea pigs when there's a little bubble-eyed monkey? And slow loris aren't as harmless as they may seem at first sight. Actually, they're pretty poisonous. Slow loris are the only poisonous primates in the world. Their poison is secreted from the glands on their front paws, and they carefully spread it all over their fur with saliva. The purpose of the poison is clear. It's necessary so that some predator doesn't eat loris. To date, there's been one known case of human death as a result of interaction with this toxin. Maybe that poor guy was just allergic to slow lory's bites. Anyway, these animals aren't harmless at all. Even without poison and sharp teeth, they can be harmful to people, like spreading various parasites. Anyway, we thought maybe we should get a parrot after all. Swan. And finally, a majestic, beautiful bird. It's a symbol of love and romance and, well, something else. Everybody knows that swans
Tell me how they
live if
bad.
they lose their partner. All the associations that humans have with swans have always been very sublime. For example, all swans in Britain are legally owned by the Queen. You understand the level, don't you? But in reality, it's far from romantic. Swans can be very aggressive creatures, especially when it comes to protecting the nest.
All right, don't do that. Don't be silly. Stop it. You've got... All right, come on, back down. All right.
And it's not like you don't attack it, you just pass by it. It doesn't matter. A swan has already decided that you're a danger, and it started hissing.
Run to me again.
Unfortunately, hissing is not the only thing, and a beautiful noble bird can move from defense to attack in a matter of seconds. First, swans bite, and second, they are very strong and quite large. If desired, and swans usually have this desire, they can hit an adult so hard that they'll break their arm or even their leg. What's to say about small children? There have been cases where a swan would knock a man out of a boat and prevent him from reaching the shore. Well, that's it for today. Don't let chicks spit vomit on you if you're a bird, and make sure you give a like to this video. Tweet, tweet.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Put in the comments what was the best animal you liked. I like the last one. The poisonous thing with the big eyes. Got a little nightmare. I'm just playing. But they look beautiful. But until next time, it's your boy Crit Fox. Hey!
See me grinding on my channel. I just pulled up in that Lambo. I'm so hot I need a phantom. In Diego in the sando. Walk around in Gucci sandals. G-Wagon I pull up like skirt. And I put that Louis V on my